Have you ever noticed that inner voice? Have you ever noticed that voice in your head? The one that never stops talking? It's always there, replaying yesterday's mistakes or whispering worries about tomorrow. It can feel relentless, can't it? But what if I told you that this constant chatter isn't really you? What if it's simply noise that's keeping you from experiencing true peace and clarity? Stick around, because what you're about to hear will transform your understanding of yourself. We're about to uncover a profound truth. The moment you stop talking to yourself, the shift begins, and everything changes. Many of us have been taught to believe that our thoughts define us. But think about it. Why do those thoughts often feel so heavy, so critical, so exhausting? It might not be the thoughts themselves, but the endless dialogue that holds you captive in stress and unhappiness. Imagine this. Your mind is like a calm, clear lake. When it's still, the lake reflects the beauty of the sky, the trees, and the vast universe around you. But when you toss pebbles into that lake, when your mind fills with constant chatter, the surface ripples and distorts the reflection. Over time, those ripples become waves, and soon your inner clarity is lost. Stick around, because soon you'll learn simple ways to calm those ripples and discover your inner stillness. Take a moment, close your eyes and listen to your inner voice. Is it planning your next task or even arguing with what you're saying right now? Now ask yourself, if you're not the voice, then who is listening? Across cultures and spiritual traditions, from the still small voice of God in Christian teachings to the mindful awareness celebrated in Eastern philosophies, the call is the same. Recognize that you are not your inner chatter. You are the quiet observer behind every thought, every feeling, every sensation. For example, imagine you're watching a movie. The scenes are dramatic, maybe even a little scary, but you're not the movie. You're the audience. In the same way, your inner thoughts play out like scenes on a screen, but you're the one watching. And that, my friend, is the first step to true freedom. Stick around because the next part reveals practical steps to embrace this freedom. So, how do you shift from being trapped in that endless dialogue to living in mindful silence? Here are a few practical tips. Mindfulness in daily life. Whether you're eating a meal or walking in a park, try to be fully present. Notice the flavors, the sounds, the colors. Allow your senses to ground you in the moment. Gratitude practices. Focus on the simple things, like the warmth of the sun on your face or the taste of your morning coffee. Gratitude shifts your perspective from lack to abundance. Compassionate self-talk. When that inner voice turns critical, pause and treat yourself like you would a dear friend. Replace harsh judgments with kindness. Simple breathing exercises. In moments of stress, take a deep breath, feel the air filling your lungs, and let it go slowly. It's a small act that can create space for clarity and peace. Each of these practices acts like a pebble gently smoothing the ripples on your mental lake, leading you steadily toward a life of greater peace and connection. If you believe God is speaking to you through these words, I invite you to type infinity 8888 or simply write, I hear you, Lord, in the comment section below. Your engagement not only inspires me, but also builds a community of kindred spirits on the path to transformation. Stick around to what you will hear next, because the insights coming up will transform you even further. Transformation through stillness. As you start to practice these steps, notice how life begins to shift. The weight of constant chatter eases, and you discover that you're not defined by fleeting thoughts. You become the quiet, stable presence that remains even when the world around you is in chaos. Imagine being at a bustling market. While the noise and hustle might overwhelm most, you can find moments of peace by simply observing the laughter of children, the scent of fresh spices, the vibrant colors of life. That's the magic of mindfulness. Every time you choose silence over noise, presence over distraction, you reclaim a little more of your inner freedom. Life, with all its challenges, transforms into a journey of continuous growth and discovery. Embrace the mystery of life. Even when things don't go as planned, remember that transformation isn't about instant perfection. It's a gradual, beautiful process. Think of it like walking through a garden. Every step you take nurtures your growth. Every pause deepens your connection with the present. And though life might throw challenges your way, each moment of stillness brings you closer to the peace you've always sought. Before we wrap up, if you believe this message speaks directly to your heart, please type Infinity 8888 or I hear you, Lord, below. Let's build a community that uplifts one another on this transformative journey. Stick around for the next message in our series, because what you'll hear next is designed to spark even more change in your life. Thank you for joining me on this journey of transformation. Remember, you are not just the voice in your head. You are the still, vast, and infinite presence that lies beyond it. When you let go of the constant chatter, life becomes lighter, clearer, and more alive than ever before. Stay present, keep stepping into the stillness, and watch as every moment blossoms with possibility.